Child support snatched it. His baby mama got $52,000 in child support money when this man's mama passed away. Imagine your baby mama, somebody who cussed you out on a regular, couldn't stand your mama. Your mama couldn't stand her. Then when your mama passed away, she get the money. It's a cold game out there. Child support ain't got to be that damn cruel. Child support ain't got to be that damn cruel.
My cousin just called me talking about we outside. She saw a random $50,000 deposit and called to verify what the money was for. Apparently her baby daddy's mom passed away and he was the beneficiary on the life insurance. The state took the money for back child support. Look at the screenshots. She has like this in Georgia and you can see he's supposed to be paying $781 a month. Look how much he is behind. $52,000. And she want look at that. A deposit for 50, man. Now I'm reading through the comments and the men like, yo, I would crash the fuck out. And honestly, I feel like that's justified. But at the same time, for you to be $52,000 behind in child support and your monthly payment is $781, don't worry, I already did the math. That means you hadn't paid child support in almost 6 years.
Well, I mean, hey, you're caught up now. Stop having kids. You won't have to pay child support.
Imagine waking up to $52,000 in your account because your baby daddy is on child support. His mama died and left him as the beneficiary. And because he's so behind, they took it and they deposited it in your account. Baby, let me tell you, I know sis is happy. 52 on a random, what's today? On a random Thursday? I know she happy, baby, and the baby daddy is pissed. The baby daddies of the world is pissed because I seen it on Facebook. They talking about, oh yeah, the first thing she thought about is outside. But baby, that's child support arrears, means behind, which means she had already supported the kid. He was not doing his part, and now she just getting paid back. 52 big ones from the mama insurance policy. Thank you, Nana. Thank you. Hell, I ain't gonna even say what I want to say.
Now, I told y'all in another post to put that man on child support, but did you hear about the woman that woke up to $50,000 in her bank account? Now, I said it in the comments of that post, and I'm going to say it now. The arrears add up. Put that man on child support. I understand that mamas have their reasons for why they don't. Do you? But for your sake and your kid's sake, as a single mom, I hope that man gets a payday so that you can get your money. I'm owed at least $8,000. I ain't checked it in a while. I'm owed at least $8,000. Can you imagine though, waking up to $50,000 reimbursement? Cause that's what it is. Arrears. You get that money back. Even child support. We are already taking care of the kid. We're not waiting on that money to come. So by the time the child support check do hit, if it do, you reimburse us for what we already put in to our child. I ain't saying it'll happen to all of us, but never know when he is going to get a payday that will come to you.
The tea is piping hot, y'all. Y'all gotta take a sip of this, honey. Apparently, a girl woke up to $52,714.19 in her account. So she calls to verify if it's real or not. Y'all, it was real. Her baby daddy mother passed away and he was the sole beneficiary. And they took the money from him for back child support and gave it to her. Baby, she better hide. I really believe that man might do something to her behind this type of money, y'all. She better go into hiding. She got that back child support. Lord have mercy. What would y'all do if y'all got all that money unexpectedly? And guys, for the men, the fellas, what would y'all do if this happened to you? How would you handle it, honey? I gotta know.
I remember that one time, the father of me and my twins, we separated because of certain reasons. And I said, look, I know that you're working offshore and stuff like that. I got the girls. Just give me a little money on the side just for their necessities and their medical, and we'll be good. We can keep this out of the court. We don't have to, it don't have to get crazy, right? And then he told me, no, if you do not want to be with me, I'm not giving you shit and you're going to have to take me to court and fight me for it. And I said, okay, cool. So when we got to court and got in front of the judge, and the judge was like, sir, you mean to tell me these are your only 2 children and you have not been helping out financially at all? And he said, yes. And she says, okay, well, fine. You're going to pay $1,900 a month from here on out. And the crazy thing about it is that he was upset at me about it, like it was my fault. When I said in the first place, hey, give me about $400 a month. You screwed yourself. So this is for the men. When you have a baby mother that likes things simple and easy and don't want to take things the hard route, sometimes it's best to just roll with it. Don't let your ego and your pride get you in a screwed ass situation like this. Because, man.
You know one law I wish they could introduce to us in the UK? The child maintenance law in the US. Yes, that is one law I would gladly accept from the US. Because those people, they don't mess around when it comes to the child maintenance issues. Like, even when you get old and you get a pension, that child is getting all the pension. I wish they could introduce that to us in the UK, because you see the child maintenance law in the UK, it actually helps these men get away with a lot of nonsense. It does. It actually does, because in the UK, when you have kids with someone, either you're married or not, and you separate and you have kids with them, a lot of times they get away with not paying child maintenance. They actually do. And I know some of you will say, oh, if you take them to court. Yes, even if you take them to the court, a lot of these men are very smart. They know the system, so they probably won't even try to get a job, so that way the system is not going to get a penny out of them. Or some of them are self-employed, where they get cash in hand. They're not declaring their money, so there's really nothing for the woman to get. And at times, the woman end up getting £1 a week or £3.50 a week, according to whatever he has declared. And these men get away with it. And it's so sad, because they don't pay the child maintenance. They're not even as present in their children's life, and they leave everything to the mother to do. I'm saying this because I am in that situation, to be honest. I literally have to do everything for my children, most things for my kids. And this is not me ranting and complaining. I left this man and I knew this is going to happen. So I carried my cross, okay? I've been carrying this cross for the past almost 10 years. So I'm good. But it's just a thought that went through my head today. And I thought, let me bring it on TikTok. Like, I wish they could introduce that law, because all of these men are getting away with these things. Like, they will act like they don't have money, but they do, because you're using your money to do so many other private things in your life, but you are not supporting your children. You're not helping your children. And because you know the mother of your children or the mother of your child is very capable of looking after the children financially, emotionally, mentally. So because of that, you don't feel like you should support them. And some of them do it to be spiteful, to be mean, to be horrible. Like, watch, I'm not going to give her anything, and see what happens. She's going to come back crawling and begging. You know, I wish they can introduce that law from the US to the UK. This is one law I would gladly accept from the US. And I know some of you will jump under the comment section and go, well, you should have chosen a better baby daddy. Come on. We all know men are very manipulative. So don't go there, okay? Don't go there with that comment. And some of you will go, oh, well, you should have been married. A lot of women are married and they've divorced and their baby daddies are showing them hell. You need to see my DM. So please keep those comments to yourself, okay? Because you guys like to blame women for everything. You men don't take accountabilities of nothing. It's always a woman's fault. So please don't leave that comment, because I'm only just going to block you. But yeah, I wish they could introduce that law to the UK. Honestly, a lot of baby daddies will sit straight. They will behave. Yeah, let me put it that way. A lot of baby daddies will behave.
When you are on child support and you're not paying it as a man, you're thinking that you're going to get away with things. And, you know, your child is in their 30s or their 40s at this point. And let's say, for instance, you get into an auto accident or an accident with an 18-wheeler, and you have a great attorney that gets you a lot of money, like me, and you're happy with your settlement or your verdict. And then I got to call and tell you that I received a notice from child support enforcement saying that you owe $100,000 or you owe $40,000 or you owe $30,000, because in my situations, in my scenarios, it ain't never a little bit of money that my clients owe. It's a bunch of money. And in most cases, it takes a large amount of their money from their settlement. So it is best to put the father of your child on child support if they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Now, if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, don't do that. But if they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, put them on child support. You never know what's going to happen. And I promise you, I'm telling you, I have had several cases where we have resolved the case and we had these orders that came out and they going to find you. And we had to pay that child support lien. And our client did get some money, or some of them did, but the majority of their money went for back child support. In one case, one of the I say children involved was like almost 40. So they weren't even a child, they were a grown person. But the mother was like, look, I heard that you handling this case and I want my money.
A woman received $52,000 in child support after her baby daddy mom passed away, and he was the beneficiary on her life insurance. As you can see, she received the money right here, $52,714.19. Every day I get more and more reasons why I would never have a kid. This shit is diabolical. And it takes two to have a kid, so I'm not going to blame her for anything. But if you're somebody that's having kids, make sure it's with somebody you love and trust, because this shit is diabolical. Comment what y'all think below.